Yeah, I know it's been a little while since I've done this one, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of miss it. So let's finish up this series soon, and we'll go to World 7 in this Grapplers run. So I'm not entirely sure where we left off. Uh, I'll just throw on all the grabs that we have so far. Switch 2 made this game run so much better. I think I did World 5 and onwards with the Switch 2. I don't remember though. But dang. I know you probably can't see it on the camera because like my camera quality is super low, but like still though, it's like a lot better than Switch 1. I'll tell you that much. This was also one of the first ever levels that I speedran. Because, what was it? I know King of Kling is like the one that I practice like by far the most. But one of the first ones I ever did was Foggy Fumes. And I've always had a soft spot for this level because one, the aesthetic is really, really cool in this level. But also, I'm just gonna be honest, I think this level is really, really just has like, a bunch of cool references. Like, I don't know if you've ever noticed this before, but there's like a Mr. Game & Watch working in the background. I'm gonna try and see if I can find it or if it's even later in the level. Although the end, it's already over, unfortunately. It's one of my favorite levels. Kinda wish I could have played it longer, but it's okay. This level was extremely easy. 0 grabs. Look at that. Fog has all gone away. That's still one of my favorite cutscenes. One of the major benefits of having the Switch 2 is that when I have to like edit this, there's less just raw loading times for me to cut out. You know, like on the Switch 1, there would be stretches of just like 10, 20-second like loading screens that I have to cycle through like every single level, and it was like, oh my god, it's we get it, we know. It was just like super boring. That's like most of the major things that I even do, like in CapCut. Also, I really don't want to lose Diddy Kong here, mostly just for the fact that I like actually want to stay around. But I have a feeling the factory is going to be super easy. Except for the fact that I'm going to have at least 3 required grabs in Chrono Plug. But I already have a lot of experience with that boss, so I really shouldn't screw it up like I did with Mega Ruby. Although, there is a comment that I had just recently gotten, like, a few days ago, about how I could have used banana juices in order to screw up on the boss less, which, one, I did not think about because I really only cared about the green balloons when I was thinking about the items, but also, that could really easily cut down, like, all of the time I need. Like all of the time. So, at the end of this video, we're going to try and see if that method works, and we'll exchange the amount of grabs it actually takes. We'll, like, basically improve on it. Also, I'm taking Gear Getaway over Handy Hazards every single day of the week because Gear Getaway's a real level. Now, if you know the lore of this channel, then you'll know that, like, when I first made this, like, years ago, like a year or two ago, I think it was, like, 2 years ago now that I made this. God. But, basically, the point I'm trying to make here is that I actually made a guide video, like, on, like, getting everything in Gear Getaway. But it wasn't, like, very helpful. It was, like, less helpful than a lot of others. I mean, I mostly just wanted views, because Returns HD was coming out soon. But also, mostly for the fact that, I just thought that a lot of the guides were too, like, slower paced for some reason. That kind of bugged me, so I tried my hardest to make, like, as speedrunner's guide, you know, like a route to grab everything. I mean, it didn't work out very well in my favor, but like still, I tried making it. Actually, I had a problem back in the day where like whenever I would use OBS to do stuff, like the footage would be doubling, and I figured out like immediately after making that video that that it was the capture card, because well the capture card I bought was like $10 on Amazon, so bad on my part, but worked for the time. And I honestly think that's kind of the charm of this channel, where like the recordings are special because they're kind of low quality, although that doesn't make sense. This is a vehicle stage, zero grabs. This is kind of yapping simulator. Although I am kind of worried about the end of this level in particular, probably to give myself some green balloons. Actually, we're going to go back and do that right now, because I know the end of this level is going to be not so fun. God, I really only had 5 left? I actually thought I had a lot more. I'm only going to use 3 for now, because I'm probably going to need some stuff in either World 8 or saving for Switcheroo. But yeah, like I said, so far the factory's been like really easy. I mean, we're already on to the second half of it. So I also kind of thought about doing like a WTF moments thing, like kind of like the Yeet Smash does for like Smash Ultimate. Because I've had a lot of wonky moments in Returns HD, like in this level specifically, and like it's like super funny to just watch, because like the possibilities that can happen in this level in terms of like the physics, like I've had a thing where I just got like stuck in the sliding animation almost, and like had to either jump or die, but like I was like, I don't even know what was happening. And I have a, you know, the funny tech video I did on like Title Terror like a few months ago. That was like with an infinite jump mod. Like I can like hold B to infinitely rise up, and the possibilities are endless with that mod. I boot that mod up every now and again. But also, this is exactly why I wanted the green balloons. But honestly, I might not even need them. Oh. I may have spoken too soon. Yes, I did. We, in fact, do need the green balloons. Mostly just to save myself from falling, in case I do. But actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, okay. That wasn't necessarily the part I was scared for, but this is what I fear for. Oh. Oh, Lord! Oh, God. Wait. Whew. I can make it. Please. Make it up, please. No! Oh, God. Well, time for my life counter to start going down. Ooh. That's gonna be definitely really difficult to deal with. Yep. There we go. Didn't need anything. This level was kind of difficult near the end. 0 grabs. Also, I feel like this is kind of cheating, but technically I can use 2-player to get Diddy Kong, but I don't really want to, so. I'm just gonna go back and get him the old-fashioned way, because, one, I don't want to have to grab... I'd literally rather play the level than get up from my chair and grab a second controller. Literally peak laziness right here. I do not strive for this level of peak laziness. But I just remembered I forgot Rambi. Like, I almost instinctively grabbed it, but there we go. You know, this level actually used to be, like, my least favorite level in the entire game for a little while. At least back when I first played it. I like the concept of it now, but I really hated it when I first played it for some reason. I don't know why, because I love, like, almost every single level in this game. Don't get me wrong. I'm being a peak glazer right now, but, like... Oh, Lord, I did not consider this. Ooh! That was slick. I don't think I can ever pull off that move again. Well, I mean, I obviously can, but, like... I'm never gonna unintentionally do it. I also hated the stair section for some reason, because I can never figure out how to get the puzzle pieces. What I didn't know is that you had to, like, do that, and then you could get the puzzle piece. I was too stupid to figure it out. I do fear for like, near the end of this level, because it's, like, has all the stuff at the top, but we'll see once we get there. Yeah, like, this is what I'm talking about. That went a little better than expected. Well, time to grab some green balloons. You know, I was thinking to myself the other day about why I didn't use the Wii version for this challenge. I now remember why I did not use the Wii version. Because the green balloons are, like, the savior in this challenge. Like, there's no doubt about it. The green balloons are the savior. By the way, if anyone wants to reach out and help, they can. Like, this isn't just, like, a me thing. Other people can do this. Like, they can comment, they can, like... They can just do whatever they want to reach me. Like, try and find ideas for this challenge if anyone wants to. Probably should have mentioned this, like, when I started, but... I actually got an idea from... There's a guy called Snowman13, and he made a banana-less challenge for this game around almost a year ago now, and I really liked it. It was kind of the inspiration for this challenge. I just wanted to do something unique. Also, that's what I need the green balloon for. Oh, God. Come on. But anyway, to finish the thought on the, like, to finish the thought on the, like, not doing it solo thing, anyone can help me with this. Like, I'm not alone here. And I'm like, open to suggestions, if anyone has any. Like, with that one I was talking about earlier, with the Mega Ruby thing. Like, I'm gonna try that at the end of the video, see if that, like, actually helps. Which it probably will, if I'm gonna be honest, because that boss fight was super sloppy, and I could have easily done better than that, so... We'll see how it goes. You know, the other thing I just did, I just got the Kirby Air Riders, like, global test ride almost. Like, it was like the Sonic Racing Crossworlds one, but I never got the Crossworlds one because it was broken on Switch for some reason. I mean, honestly, I really want to get Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Because, let's be honest, I don't think Mario Kart World's that good. And that's coming from a huge Nintendo fan, like, obviously. Like, I like Mario Kart World, but I really don't like it as much as the people say it's good. But anyway, I had to use a green balloon for this level, with 0 grabs. I'll bring 1 green balloon, just in case. I don't remember if this level has any, like, grab function things in it. Although it shouldn't. This is also one of my favorite levels in the game. Like, the idea behind it is really cool. Like, you have to admit. So far, my theory's proven true. There's literally nothing going on in this level that affects me. Except for maybe that, but even then. Yeah, this level had basically nothing, which is kind of a shame. 0 grabs. Oh, what? Oh crap, I have to replay this level. Things right down here in case you're interested. Oop. I'm not gonna make you sit through 7R, honestly, because not only is there literally nothing here, aka no grabs, but also, it's just a filler level. There's literally nothing for me to get. So, it's also a Rocket Barrel level. So, see you on the other side. These are the items I'm gonna bring into Feather Fiend. Mostly for the fact that I forgot about this beginning section, but also because I'm gonna need Diddy Kong. Like, yeah, no, a green balloon is not making it up there. So, first grab of the world. I'm actually surprised it took this long. But unfortunately, there's going to be 3 more unavoidable grabs along the way. By the way, the exact pattern that grab does not count, by the way. But the exact pattern of the boss is the same every time. And you can take a look for yourself in the footage. Or any of my records. It's mostly the same. At least until he jumps. So you generally want to be in the middle here. Because number 2. Grab number 3. And I got unlucky RNG. Sometimes he'll immediately just go right across the entire thing and then jump again. Sometimes he'll do this once or twice and then do their whole thing red. I got really unlucky. What? I got 2 entire cycles with no red. It's kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Unlucky again with the 3 cycle. Alright. That was grab number 4, and the last grab of this entire world. And it did. Huh. Well, that's World 7 clear. Fortunately, the boss took 4 grabs, but everything else was in full and clear cut. So, see you in World 8. I forgot to do this last night when I first recorded, but we're gonna try and redo the Mango Ruby fight, but with the banana juice because of the comment that I got suggested by. Because I know a lot of my grabs were just like, because I couldn't do anything because I kept getting hit, but 1 grab. 2 grabs. So I only took 2 grabs in this first cycle. First grab, second grab, whoa, 4 grabs so far. I think that suggestion was actually really helpful. 5 grabs, 6 grabs. Come here, come here. That suggestion was actually super helpful. What the heck? Oh my god. I wasn't sure how much it was going to help, but that almost halved our grab count for that. That almost halved it. That was 6 grabs throughout that entire fight. Huh. I really didn't know how much that suggestion would work. But that was actually super helpful. What the heck? So anyway, we're gonna come back for World 8s at some point. I don't quite know, but it'll be at some point soon.